Hi, leadership parents. My name is Mrs. Deleon. I will be your child's ASB leadership teacher this year. Looking forward to having my first group of sixth grade ASB students as the elective class. So in the past, they haven't been able to have ASB as an elective class, not until seventh grade and eighth grade. So it's really exciting to get them started early and have them for more time. It used to be just something that they would add in about October and stay in our flex class, so that I only got to see them 4 days a week for a short amount of time instead of every day for an entire class period. So I'm really looking forward to that. So far, we have a lot of excitement in that group. They're just really excited to be in middle school and start planning events. So it's been really fun so far. Hope they've enjoyed themselves too. I'm going to go over some of our goals and some of the things that we do in ASB. Just to make it clear for you, if you have any questions, always feel free to contact me. My contact information will be at the end of this recording. So our course goals are to keep an organized group of students promoting spirit and pride within the Mustang family. You will hear Mr. Legg say the Mustang family a lot. That is really something that we push for at Margarita, is making everyone feel comfortable enough to think that we're family. So one of the things that we will be working on, besides just encouraging others, is developing student leadership skills, building responsibility, learning to take the initiative. So there's lots of times when I need things done around, with our groups or in our classroom or events that we're planning, or something needs to be picked up and put away. And taking that initiative is when a student just starts to do that without me asking. And so that is amazing. I love that. And that is our goal. Learning to figure out what needs to be done and start taking care of it before being asked. I'm sure you'd appreciate that around the house too. I know with my own kids, I would appreciate them to be a little bit better at taking the initiative. When it comes to responsibilities, we have lots of different things that we're responsible for at Margarita. They are not listed all here. This is just a glimpse of many of them. Spiritware sales and inventory, we've already gotten a head start on that. Materials and supplies, national days of, lunchtime activities and music. That's something that we do every Friday. The activities make it more fun. The music is already exciting to have out there. We'll keep a monthly calendar. Participation is really important when it comes to things like over here with our Spirit Fridays and our Spirit Dress Up Days and our weeks, like Because Nice Matters Week. Making sure that students are participating in those activities, because if we are the leaders of the campus and we aren't participating, it's going to show that others don't need to participate either. So we want to do the opposite. We want to lead by example. When we have a couple of opportunities that are all pending approval from the district with COVID going on, these are a maybe, a yes, no, or a maybe. So right now they're all a maybe. We have a student leadership conference that's in Riverside. I love to be able to take students to that. I'm hoping that we can. Once that comes a little bit closer for registration time, then I will put in a request from the district to see if that is something we are allowed to do. The middle school leadership conference is really neat. It's held at Great Oak High School, so we would bus over there. And that's something that our 3 Temecula middle schools work together to put on a conference specifically for our 6 middle schools and the leadership groups within. So that has been postponed already. I'm hoping that we can still make that one work. Disneyland is always a popular one. They host a leadership conference where we do half day with a Disney leader, and they take us around the park and tell us some of the ins and outs of the way that they use leadership at their facility at Disneyland Park. And then the rest of the day we get to play. That's super fun. And that's something that is a little bit costly, but we will have a chance to fundraise for that within our group if we'd like, or if we all decide as parents, students, and myself, if we decide that the better way to go is just to pay it individually, we can do that too. So when that comes a little bit closer, we'll talk about that some more. ASB shirts for Fridays. So right now we have our grade level 6th grade spirit shirts that they're all wearing every Friday. That is part of our participation. We definitely want them. They are expected in ASB to be wearing them every single Friday. We will be in the next couple of weeks getting ready to order ASB specific shirts, and that would give them something to alternate. Maybe they want to wear their grade level one week, and then the next week they can wear their ASB shirt. ASB shirts are also going to be worn for any events. That way we know who the leaders on campus are. If people have questions or concerns or need to know what to do, they can look for someone in an ASB shirt. Spirit Card, that is something that is on the web store. Most students have already purchased that. That just gets them into all of the events. Since they're planning the events, they're going to want to go to the events and they're going to want to participate in all the giveaway days. So that's something that we need them to go ahead and get. They're going to end up spending the money anyway. And you end up spending more if you do everything individually. When we look at grades, we have our regular grading scale. It is a class, so they do have assignments and things to do. They do need to show that they're learning the things that we need to be learning and getting done in ASB. So our 90% to 100% is still an A, 80 to 89% is a B. And then anything lower than that needs to be worked on. That means that we're not keeping up our part in leadership. The last part here is we need you, we need parents. We need support from you on days where we have our big events, especially. It's so much nicer if we can have parents run the snack bar and run some of the games so that the students have a chance to just be with their friends and enjoy the event that they've created. Of course, if we don't have enough parent help, then I'm going to put students on shifts to work throughout, at least for a part of it. But it is nice to just let them go, hey, go be with your friends, enjoy the event. You guys spent all the time getting it ready, now go enjoy. Please always ask your child what he or she is working on in ASB, because sometimes they'll come up with more ideas that will help us. And that's really exciting because sometimes we get into a rut of the same kind of ideas all the time. And so anytime we have more conversation, we come up with more ideas. Lastly, if you need to contact me, I apologize. My email address is auto-corrected to the old one. So just ignore the K-12CA part. It's jdeleon@tvusd.us. That is my preferred means of communication. If you ever need me quicker, then go ahead and send me a text on my cell phone here. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me if it's something that needs to be addressed right away. Last resort, classroom phone with the voicemail. That one takes me the longest. I don't check it more than once a week, to be honest. So if you need me right away, cell phone. If you just want to let me know something or have a question, just go ahead and email me anytime. I look forward to meeting you this year. I'm excited to work with your children, and I hope everybody has a great 6th grade year. Thanks for watching, guys.